We are live. Hello and welcome to Mary. What do you see? We are here again in prime time tonight. Tonight is a great night, and as always, we are the show that is psychically supercharged and here to help. Actually, I lied. We aren't live tonight. We are tape delayed, and we're going to talk about some of the most wanted fugitives in America. But before I go on, let me clear up a few things. This show is for entertainment purposes only. We have only information available to the general public and whatever spirit wants to add. Mary is a psychic medium, and she is merely the messenger. So if you don't like the message, take it up with spirit. Like I said, tonight we are tape delayed. Mary's had a lot of her weekends have been spent at conventions, and she's getting quite a big reception. Mary, how many people did you see just the last convention?
Oh my gosh! Well, I gave just on one day alone over 28 readings.
Wow.
Yeah, and back to back 28 readings just in one day. And I think the day before I gave 29 readings. So
wow. Those
yeah,
are full days.
Very full. Yeah, from the time I set foot in there to actually everybody's breaking down. Everybody is almost gone, and I'm still sitting there giving a reading. Yeah, right. So this weekend I'm in Sarasota. So when this plays, I won't be back in time to do this live. So that's why we're doing it now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're talking to you from the past. So if anything's happened since Thursday night when we recorded this, we can't talk about it. So
right.
We seem insensitive. That's why.
Do you want to talk about like your success, like the guy that you read? Like
this guy texted me. This guy texted me. I didn't know who he was. He goes, "I'll be there in an hour. Put my name down on the list." And I thought, okay, but I didn't have a name. So he comes up. He goes, "I'm here. I'm here." I said, "Okay, come right on back." I already had I had a waiting list going. I said, "Come on back." He said, I said I would be here in an hour. So he sits down and I look at him. I said, "Wow, you got a lot of dogs that showed up with you." And the poor man, he got all teary-eyed because all of his dogs that had died and that are with him, because we never walk alone, people. So his dogs were there with him. I said, and the red one is this red colored one is laying right down at your feet. And of course, more tears because I think she had just died. One of the dogs. But then we got into what I saw for him. He had lost his job or quit his job. He was doing a RV, taking care of an RV camp or something. And I said, "This is where I see you." And so anyway, I said, "Your opportunity will come, but you will know it because right next to it, I want you to look for a U-Haul, and I want you to look for a black tall fence. You're going to see U-Haul and a black tall fence." Well, he texted me like the next afternoon and said, "Mary, well, you do it, Jason." Yep. So there's the U-Haul, there's the black tall fence, and so he got the job right there.
He's next door to that U-Haul facility, right?
Yep, he got it. Managing all of that. Yep.
How cool is that? I love stories like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I don't think you could be more spot on than that. I was kind of blown away.
Wow.
Because after he left, I said, "What the hell am I? I mean, why did Spirit say that?" Now I know why Spirit said that.
When you sent me the picture after the fact, it's all timestamped, but we didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, and I said the fence is not just a plain fence. It's got spikes on it. That I guess
some type of security.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's it. That is it. So thank you for believing in my gift.
So you're glad you stayed there and waited for the guy. I mean, I'm sure he's glad you stayed too.
Oh yeah.
wow.
I was blown away. Absolutely blown away.
He just had a herd of dogs with him at all times, huh? One of those
Oh
guys.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he
Yeah, I had
wasn't
a friend
the
who
only
was, always had 3 to 4 or 5 dogs, big ones too. Always had that many dogs, and he'd have one that would start getting old. He's like, I better get 2 puppies to make sure that I don't get sad when this one dies. So
It's a good
Yeah.
plan. Yeah.
at one point he had 3, and 2 of them were older. He was getting really, really upset. Like, oh, I don't want to be down to 1 dog.
Oh my gosh, right?
Yeah, it was the worst thing for him. But yeah, that's a cool story. What a neat story, and that guy
Yeah.
definitely believes in you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I was blown away. That was so nice of him.
That's so very specific. Oh, I love
It
it. I love
is. It is. Yep. When they come through, they really come through. They deliver a message.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't get everything that specific for me. I get a brick wall, but I'm hard to read.
No.
No, I think Mary said the spirits don't ignore me; they just can't attach to me, or I don't know.
No.
It's not, no, they don't attach to you. That's different.
They go to
That's not the
Brooke.
Idaho one.
Yeah, they go to Brooke.
Yep.
I know I'm
Sorting
kind
them,
Brooke's like, come on in.
collecting them, right? Yeah.
Brooke's more fun. I'm kind of a boring
Yeah.
person. I spend a lot of time reading, and I don't think spirits think that's very fun. So
And guys, I am a blast. I'm just freaking bananas.
I can say anything. Oh boy! So like I said, we are tape delayed tonight. We're gonna get to some fugitives. We've actually got a whole bunch of fugitives, and just
Yeah.
want to bank through these. And our goal tonight is we're gonna try to find some of these guys. So obviously, some of these guys are in hiding,
Mhm.
and Mary's gonna do her best to point out where they're at. Maybe she could point to a spot in the map, point to a city, or
Mary lives in Alaska.
Yeah. Yes.
If anyone's looking for her, she's in Alaska.
Right.
yeah. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Right.
What
Little
time
bit
is
of a
it there,
risk.
Mary? Yeah.
We've only got a few cartel members in here, so it's not too risky, right?
Well, they would come in my front door, and all of my cats would jump on them, and they'd be like, "No!" They'd take off running, or the ghost would greet them. So I don't really think they want to be around me. If anybody comes looking for me, you can be rest assured that you will meet, if not before you meet me, but definitely after you meet me, you will end up with some friends of mine.
They just get struck by lightning before they walk at your front door. Oh, there
Right.
goes another one.
Right,
Yep.
called Mr. Ghost 1, Mr. Ghost 2, Mr. Ghost 3. Absolutely.
Well, hopefully none of these guys will start looking for any of us because they're in deep hiding. Some of these guys. So you guys want to bring on our first contestant to the stage?
Yeah.
Let's bring on
Is
our
it the
first scumbag.
Swimsuit edition.
Okay, this lovely gentleman here. He raped his 12-year-old stepdaughter. This is David Allen Bonis. He's from Rapid City, South Dakota, and he has been on the run for quite a while. Yeah, stepdaughter, David.
He's in Canada.
He's in Canada.
Yeah,
Hey.
he's in Canada.
He's to the great wide north, eh?
Hey.
What parts of Canada up there? Is they way over there in the Alberta or in the Saskatchewan area, or is they
Ottawa.
Whoa, that's way far away. Eh?
Yep, Ottawa.
That's the capital, eh? You know that, or the future state capital?
Oh, yeah.
Become a state.
Yeah. Hey.
So you think he's over in Ottawa? Huh?
Yeah, I feel like he probably went to Alberta first, but I got so Spirit is showing me I'm freezing. Minnesota, he was in Minnesota, okay, and then I got not far away enough, so he went to Canada. This man is in Canada.
Okay.
And
We're
I got
thinking he's
Ottawa.
Ottawa. It's kind of
Well,
it's,
Jeff, what's the story on him? Is where does he live normally?
he's from South Dakota, Rapid City, South Dakota.
Yeah.
Where's he from? Is anybody really from South Dakota? I don't know.
No.
It's like an oil field town.
Right.
2 counts of crime. Well, actually, his stepdaughter, when she turned 17, turned him in and said that he'd been, for the last 5 years, had been
He could
abusing
walk
her.
to Canada.
So he's a scumbag.
Yeah.
Well, South Dakota, you have a whole state in the way, so that'd be a long walk, eh?
Well, I mean, but if you're up there, Minnesota,
North Dakota.
just up there.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So
Maybe
David's
we
in
need to
Canada.
Turn him out.
Any more ideas? He's
I would
living in the
be-
city of Ottawa. Is he out in the sticks a little bit outside
No,
of
he's
Ottawa
not.
there?
He's like in a small little burb right on the outside of it.
He's in the suburbs, probably around Children.
Yep, Burbies.
Lovely.
Yep, absolutely he is.
Okay, so there's our first scumbag. Be on the lookout for David in Ottawa, and they get worse as we go here. So there's first scumbag.
One of them. Didn't you tell me there was one that had creepier eyes than him?
Oh, we've got some
that-
really, really ugly guys. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's nobody you're going to be attracted to. I don't.
The
think.
most evil one was the
We actually got a female too. An interesting
Can I
one.
can I spray my spiritual cleansing spray at the screen?
I wouldn't recommend it. It might take off the anti-glare coating. So, I don't know.
short circuit. There goes
You have to
Mary.
send me the ingredients. It might have some oils
Right.
in it that could take off the anti-glare ingredients. So let's bring our next scumbag. This guy looks like Dennis Rader, the BTK killer. This is John
Yeah.
Joseph Rufo. With a mustache like that, that's probable cause. I'll tell you that real.
Right.
This guy, he worked a $350 million fraud scheme and took off when he got indicted. So he's a thief with a pervert mustache. So John Joseph Rufo, where the hell are you?
So I got Argentina or Bolivia.
Oh, it's led to South America.
Yeah, he is in South America, guys.
That's where Hitler
Um,
went. They just released some documents. The CIA knew that Hitler survived and was in Argentina and Colombia. So
They just
Mhm.
released those.
yeah. Apparently it was the CIA knew it for many years that he survived.
Oh, yeah.
He was in Argentina and Colombia, so he
Oh,
survived
yeah,
into the
I
50s.
knew.
That's
knew he
just a
was.
conspiracy theory.
Nope.
good.
Turns out it's
No, I
true.
have heard that before, but I didn't know if there was any validity behind it.
Yes.
type of
Well,
food
it
did
looks
they
really
have?
different when he shaved this off. He looked like a totally different his little
Well,
stash.
yeah.
Oh,
Hitler.
the
When
broom
he
thing.
shaved it off, I mean,
The
Yep.
source they had the CIA talk to looks like they had talked to some SS officers that had been around and knew people that were in Argentina that had seen him there. So he was definitely,
Wow.
as far as we know, he
Well,
made
what
it.
about Ava? Did she stay alive or did she die?
Oh yeah, she went with him.
Oh, she survived. They burned some corpses there, but I wasn't sure if they'd ever found her DNA. But we digress, though. Don't we digress often here, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
That's okay. We're
I knew he was
ADHD,
in Argentina. Even the house.
Argentina. So we're looking
even the
looking
house.
to go to South America, looking for this Dennis Rader looking. dude.
Yeah, I got okay. So, he's been. I get either Argentina or Bolivia.
Hmm.
I feel like where did they say he's from, Jeff?
John Joseph Rufo. Don't have that down here. Virginia. He's running out of Virginia, the Eastern District of Virginia.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a con man. Was Brooklyn?
so-
He's actually born in Brooklyn, and he disappeared from JFK Airport. So East Coast guy.
So no, I'm serious. I got Bolivia and let me even throw in could have been, is there any Spanish in him at all? His Latin?
No, he's Italian.
Okay.
Italian American.
Really?
Buffo. Yeah.
Okay, so when I see this photo here with the horrible mustache and the glasses, I got that he's sitting in a living room that has rose-colored curtains or something, or a tablecloth, and I believe he is in South America.
Oh. It's been spotted, I think, in the U.S. a few times over the years. Been spotted in Oklahoma and L.A., but yeah, no real leads in the guy. So you think he's in South America? Well, I mean, he's got enough money. He stole some money, so
Yeah. And with all that money, I mean, he could buy a castle in South America. Serious, all that money.
Yep.
And change his name and do everything.
I mean, they may have spotted him. He may have been visiting or something, but I don't believe he has stayed.
They thought he was at Dodger Stadium, and they tracked down to the guy who owned the ticket, and he'd sold it to too many people. They couldn't track that down. They got a picture of him. They said it looked like him, but who knows? But we got some bigger scumbags here. Let's get Larry Porter Chisholm. Larry Chisholm, he escaped from prison 46 years ago. He was in for armed robbery, in for drug trafficking, and had hijacked an airplane. Left prison in 1978 and has not been seen since. Where the hell is Larry?
Wow. Okay, so
hell yeah, though, by the way, for escaping for that long, dude. Good job.
So back in 2000, let's see, when did I go to work out in Pebble Beach? Back in 2015, I got contacted because out of California, a girl by the name of Kristen Applebaum or something, Appleton, California. She went missing from there. And so I drew a sketch of the guy that I saw had kidnapped her.
Oh.
And this guy is the spitting image of the sketch I drew. Except for he has the only thing different between what I drew and this man's photo is a tattoo on his neck. And yeah, I mean, the glasses, the shirt, the face, everything looks like him. Larry, you wouldn't recognize him today. I feel like he's bald. Okay, he's got to be, 70-ish?
Yeah, I don't think that it's likely to tell you what he looks like now.
I got an age progression. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Really? You have one?
You do?
I get it up here. Hang on. Yep. All these guys look like Dennis Rader.
Right. What was the look at the time? The glasses and the stash. They all have that. The Dahmer.
Yeah, they all look like that back in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah, I mean,
it wasn't a good look for people back then.
Don't go mustache. Don't grow a mustache. It looks terrible. How about this? This is the age progression of that gentleman.
Wow, he looks very unpleasant. Yes.
I feel like he's still in the States. This guy.
Really? He's still around.
Yeah.
Where's Larry Chisholm today?
Out west.
Out west. California?
No, he's probably out near the desert. With him, I got a trailer. So he's out somewhere near the desert.
Maybe Phoenix to Vegas area? Maybe. A lot of trailers up there.
Palm Desert. What are those areas out there?
Palm Springs, maybe.
Yeah. But the desert area out there. Yeah.
Okay. So that's where we're looking for Larry Porter Chisholm. He's going to be about 70, 75 years old. Been escaped. Actually, don't look for Larry too hard. I'd say let him go. He hijacked an airplane. That's pretty badass.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
For sure.
We should spend our time looking for the other people. So here, let's look for this guy a little harder. This dude here, this is Olaikan Amibola Olawusi. Now, this guy, we do want to look for. So he's murder and 2 counts of injuring children. He's an asshole.
Yeah.
And where is this Oleakon?
I do believe he is back in Nigeria, and I do believe that he also I believe, and it's so strange when I saw the name. I'm like, wait a minute. I sat next to a guy on a plane with a name just like this.
That's
It was
probably like
all
Bob.
O's. It was all O's, and he was from Nigeria. This guy was from Nigeria. I sat on a plane with, and he took a picture of me. I'm like, no, dude, you can't take a picture of me. And then, I found him online, and he blocked me. And I wanted to say, I mean, the name is like so familiar. So, yeah, I do believe he's back in Nigeria. 100%.
I mean, who's to say that's not a common name over there?
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many princes in Nigeria are there?
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Nigeria has always
And
been a republic, and there was
queens.
never a royal family. So,
Right.
oh boy. Okay. So you guys want a real one?
Bring it.
Oh, this scumbag.
Oh, God, I can't look at him.
She doesn't
Okay.
know his name.
No, guys, I really can't look at this man.
All right, let's get him off of there.
I can't look at, I mean, that's pure evil.
Mhm.
And for some reason, I cannot look at pure evil. I mean, it's almost like he's possessed. Okay, put his picture back up. Ugh,
Okay.
man. I'm going to have to spray the screen.
Oh,
Oh, God.
yeah.
That's,
Yeah, let me know when I can come down.
possession.
We have enough?
Yeah, that's possession. I've had enough.
Yep. So this is Mary, give me an idea. What do we have here on this guy? What did you see? What kind of nasty?
I felt like he raped. I felt like he raped and murdered people. Okay, he's gone. Felt like
Yeah.
he raped and murdered people. I got Cuba, or I got Mexico.
Yeah, they don't have him for murders, but they do have him for a lot of sexual assaults, including a juvenile that was a family member or known to him.
Son of
yeah,
a bitch.
he's a big time perv, maybe a murderer, but they don't want him for murder. But that is
Yeah.
Angel Flores Ramirez. That's a Z.
Ooh. Okay, with him, I'm saying there's a older blonde lady who has no idea of his past.
Uh-oh. Does she have kids? Tell me she doesn't have kids. Grandkids?
She's got grandkids. She
Fuck.
has no idea about his past, and I feel like he's going to do something. And yeah, it's a older blonde lady,
Right.
like my age, and she has no idea about his past.
So where do you
He's
think
with
they
her.
reside?
I want to say he's in Mexico. I feel like
better
he
than
went to Cuba, but I don't know that worked out for him. I think he left Cuba. Maybe he went down there at some point in his life, but Mexico. Where does it say he's from?
Is it New Hampshire? I think it's New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. But
Yeah, that's
he's
a little too close to home.
Yeah.
apparently Nashua police want him, and he's wanted also several other places in New Hampshire. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Manchester.
definitely not there. Definitely is not
he's
there.
definitely in Mexico with a older blonde lady who doesn't know that he's a dangerous perv.
Right. And she does have grandkids.
Okay, do
And
you
I
have a
feel
city
like
in Mexico? Is it a resort town? Is it Puerto Vallarta? Is it
It is a resort town. I feel like they live in a small condo
Like a gringo village.
You know what? Okay, so Mexico or, believe it or not, Florida.
Oh,
Yeah.
bummer.
I see Florida. That's probably in the past. So I don't think it's either Florida or Mexico, but I definitely see the blonde-headed lady. And she's got hair to right about here, my shoulder.
Is she in danger? Because it seems to me like she would be.
Yes.
Her grandkids are.
Yeah, the grandkids are for sure. Or her daughter, you know.
The daughter's probably too young or too old for him.
I mean, look at me. I've got a niece who's 24, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gross.
Who could take him out? That's for sure. I taught her.
Okay, Angel.
Florida, and then Mexico. Florida and Mexico.
So he was in Florida, but you believe he is safely in Mexico,
Yeah.
living in a resort town in a condo, and he sucks. Yeah.
With an American. The woman is American, guys.
American blonde lady, tall, long hair.
She's not
She doesn't-
tall. She's short. Shorter
Short.
than him. Short. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so ready for our next scumbag. We're just going to blow right through these. We have next on the stage Alejandro Rosales Castillo. This guy's from Charlotte, North Carolina, and he's wanted for murdering a coworker. Shot her in the head, dumped her body on the woods. Where is Alejandro?
Damn. Did he really?
He did. Well, he's accused of it anyway. Innocent until proven guilty, but he jumped, he fled.
You know, I'm not getting anything on this guy.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy? Okay. Oh, well, I'll take that back. On the photo on the right, I think Spirit's just taking their sweet time coming in. Texas.
So he's split in Texas. I mean, did he? He was coworkers. He killed a woman, Tran Quan Lili, Sandy Lili. I'm guessing an Asian woman.
Damn.
He briefly dated her. She lent him money that he never paid back, and apparently he killed her.
Texas. I'm getting Texas. And he goes back and forth across the border. But how could he if they've got a warrant for him?
Well, I
Unless
mean, if
fake
fake ID.
papers.
Oh,
Fake,
yeah. You can buy a new social security number and
yeah, fake papers. Yep.
All right, so he's still crossing the border, but he's in Texas and crossing regularly from Mexico. Is he living in Mexico?
No, he lives in Texas.
He lives in Texas. All right, and I mean this about 10 years old, so he's aged a little bit since these pictures. He's been on the run for quite a while. So maybe we can find this guy, Alejandro Rosales Castillo.
He's got a beard now, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Is he going by a different name, I assume?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Any idea what city in Texas?
Maybe Austin, or maybe, well, it's close to the border. I don't know where Austin is in relation to the border.
Not close. El Paso is close to the border.
Yeah, okay, probably. No, not El Paso. No.
Corpus Christi is on the east side, close to the border, I know. I think what else is down there? Austin's it's center of the state, I think. But he's near a border town, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay, Alejandro. All right, let's look for our next guy. Kill me with these names here. This is Badresh Kuma Chetanbhai Patel. Okay, I know how to spell his last name is Patel, which is like Smith, but Badresh Kuma. This guy's wanted. He killed his wife. They were both working at a donut shop. He killed her, beat her to death, and a warrant was issued, and he fled 10 years ago. So, Mary, where is Bhadresh Kumar?
I feel like he's back home,
Back in-
either in India.
Yeah, that's where he's from, India. So
Mhm.
that's really what the authorities think, that he fled to India and has been there
Yep.
ever since.
He
Um,
is. Yep.
So is he probably never going to come back? He's probably
Nope. He's never going to come back. As a matter of fact, I see he's got a new wife, and I think he's got kids with her.
Oh boy, he works quick. Does he work at a donut shop still, or is he doing something else?
No,
No.
like sells grains and stuff at a street market.
Oh.
He also knows computers and things like that. This man is not dumb.
He's living his best life over there in India, and I mean, there's a 1.5 billion of them. The chances of finding Bhadresh
Yeah.
Kumar aren't good. He's
Uh-uh.
got to come home.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm not going to find them all. So Bhadresh
No,
Kumar.
You're not. You're not going to find him.
Nope.
No. That's
Okay.
crazy.
So
that,
maybe this.
that guy though with those eyes and that white American blonde lady.
Oh,
Because I would look in Florida and then I would look in Mexico for him.
we back to talking about this guy.
Yeah. Oh God. Jason and I can't look at him.
Oh, you recoiled.
I know you told me that. I was like, no. No.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's
That's possession. That's a pure possession, guys.
wow. Let's look back at Bhadresh Kumar. He's not as bad. Bhadresh
Right.
Kumar.
Yeah, easier on the eyes. Although he's
I
got
could use
that
some
unibrow shit going
Yeah,
on.
he's got to pluck a little bit there, Bhadresh Kumar.
Yeah.
But
Right.
he's in India, so people aren't as picky about the unibrows here. Let's bring onto the stage Wilver Villejas Palomino. This guy is wanted for cocaine trafficking. He was part of the National Liberation Army. He was wanted
Colombia?
and he used to traffic from Colombia and Venezuela. And he's so now he is in, where is he, Mara?
He is in, it's either Colombia or Venezuela.
Okay, so he's
I
hiding
want
out
to say, Spirit is saying Colombia.
Colombia. Okay, well, he had a lot of contacts in Colombia, of course. I mean, cocaine
Yeah.
trafficking is big there.
Right.
Is it Medellin area?
Yes, it is.
Medellin area. I don't just know that because that's where Pablo Escobar was from.
Right. And you know, my ex-husband is one of the ones that busted Pablo Escobar.
Really?
That's a big story for another time.
Boy,
Yeah.
Pablo.
And Nick Noriega. Escobar and Noriega.
Damn.
Yeah.
In Noriega, they didn't they like play bunnies getting slaughtered outside of his hotel for like 2 days until he came out, or Metallica, I think too. They were jamming hard rock outside his where he had holed up.
Well, he was held up probably with 12 lookalike Parisian dancing girls.
I think it was in a church, so I'm not sure they would have had the dancing girls there.
Well, no, I'm telling you the truth. When that was his stipend from the cartels.
Oh, what did he make from the CIA?
Oh, God. Who
He
knows?
was an asset. That's been proven.
Yeah.
Okay, one more scumbag. Not one more. We actually got a lot more scumbags, but this is a Canadian scumbag. Eh? How's it going? Eh? So we have here Ryan James Wedding. Eh? He was wanted for not only serious drug trafficking, but a couple of murders also. Whole range of drugs from cocaine to meth to fentanyl too. So Ryan James Wedding, where are you?
Where did they say he was from?
Ryan Wedding? Well, he was from Canada originally, which is kind of weird.
Canada.
Canuckland.
He's not in Canada. I'm getting somewhere near Panama, Costa Rica. Maybe in Belize. But I got Costa Rica, Panama.
This guy actually competed in the 2002 Winter Olympics in slalom skiing. How about that? He might be the only guy to be on the Olympics and the top 10 most wanted. So good job, Ryan.
Are you kidding me?
No.
What, the endorsements didn't pay?
He placed 24th, so hey, he had to get in.
He's competitive.
Oh no, it was snowboarding. I'm sorry, not skiing. Snowboarding.
Honorable mention.
But yeah, he used to
Wow.
work for the Sinaloa cartel.
Wow.
Yeah, he was known as El Jefe.
This guy?
Yep.
This guy.
This guy.
El Jefe?
El Jefe or Public Enemy. Those are his nicknames.
He looks like a
This guy.
Kevin.
Wow.
Yeah, he looks like a Canadian douchebag. Looks like the guy would apologize for when you stepped on him or something. Oh, sorry about that for being underneath your feet. Sorry for being underneath you there, sir.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't everything legal in Canada?
No,
Or just certain provinces? Like as far as drugs?
It's out west, the drugs are pretty well decriminalized, but I think trafficking is still pretty heavily frowned on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
El Jefe?
he's a half-ass snowboarder, but pretty good drug trafficker from the sounds of it.
Wow. He missed his call. Well, he didn't miss
He like
his call.
no. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, one pays way more.
Right.
Yeah.
Way more.
Yeah.
He
If they
looks
tell you crime doesn't
like
pay,
a
wait till they bust a drug
tourist from
trafficker.
Texas.
He's in Texas?
No, he looks like a tourist from Texas.
Oh,
Texas.
so
Yeah.
you think he's down in South America somewhere, right?
Central America.
Central America. Anything south of Mexico is south, I think. right?
Absolutely do.
All right, he's in the skinny part. Which country in Central America is it?
I keep getting Costa Rica, Panama.
Belize and Panama, maybe.
Mhm.
All right, Ryan. So he's our Canadian drug trafficker. We are going to switch it up. We're going to get to some diversity here. Up next, we have Roja Ingdatara. She is being sought after a cryptocurrency fund. She did a cryptocurrency fraud and wire fraud.
Dubai.
Defrauded billions
Yep.
of dollars.
Dubai.
Dubai.
Mhm.
She's in Dubai.
United Arab Emirates. That's where she is.
We
I
did this
feel
one, Mary. Yeah.
she goes to Qatar,
Mhm.
United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Dubai. Yep. That's where you will find her. I'm standing outside of her building right now. And it's kind of a grayish, greenish glass on the outside. And she lives in a high rise.
In Qatar, huh?
In probably either Dubai or United Arab Emirates, but she goes back and forth to Qatar, and I'm just wondering why.
Well, I don't. I mean, she's on the whole world's looking for her. She's actually German. That's who's really where she was at, looking for her. But she's been charged in absentia. The FBI is offering $5 million. Still a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah.
Apparently she was part of Bulgarian organized crime.
Wow.
And they think the rumor is that she's been murdered in 2018. Is that not what you see though?
Not unless what spirit is showing me, because I'm a retrocognitive psychic, which means I can go back into the past and see what's happened. I'm not. Well, it could be she was murdered, but I'm. The last time I did her, which was this year, was it this year, Jason?
Yeah. Earlier this year.
She was still alive. But so they think she was murdered?
That's what they think, yeah.
Well, she probably wants people to think she was murdered.
Right.
That's what they want you to think.
Think about how easy over there a woman could get away or not being,
Right, especially if she wore a hijab
A
or
burqa.
a burqa.
I don't believe she was a Muslim.
No,
Well, I mean,
Disguise
wouldn't have
and
to.
all
He could pretend,
Just to pretend. Oh, yeah, that'd be a good way to blend in, in fact, yeah. Well, they're not as strict. I mean, you want to go to Saudi Arabia where they're just allowed to have a little slit,
and plus she could fit in very easily in Italy or Greece.
Yeah, I believe she's Roma or Romani.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she could, she has one of those ambiguous faces where she could be Eastern European or
Yeah, they
you know, it's-
Romani, they're gypsies. They've been
Yeah.
there for a long time. So, I mean, they've upgraded to cryptocurrency. So yeah, the gypsies are they're the 21st
watch your
century.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah, but you think she's in Dubai? Probably pretty well protected. Hard to find her if she's got her face covered all the time,
Well,
right?
she was. Now, I mean, she had big ties to them. But
It sounds like she fell out of favor with the organized crime she was working for.
And then she could also fit in very well in Greece.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right. So let's bring on this is just a street scumbag. This guy just shot a guy in a parking lot over an argument. This is Omar Alexander Cardenas. He's wanted for a murder in 2019. He's on the run since 2021, and sounds like it was a random shot a guy in a parking lot like an asshole. So where is Omar?
Where did they say he came from?
California. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
he's still there. He's
still there.
Oh yeah.
Dumbass.
Yeah, I was going to say California before you said that. He's still there. He just moved quite a ways away from where he was living, and he fits right in. No one's ever gonna,
Yeah, he's a pure street gangster in Los Angeles, so that's where he murdered. Yeah, so you're thinking he's still in California somewhere, just not in the LA area, maybe San Diego or up north.
Fresno, maybe Fresno.
That's its own punishment.
Fresno or San Bernardino.
San Bernardino. Okay.
Yep.
But it's not. I mean, this guy's gonna get caught if he's still in California. It's not gonna take him that long to find him. Yeah. So he'll just get pulled over by the wrong cop, and they'll run his record, and they'll find Omar.
Facial recognition is coming in.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not. Yep.
Yeah, there's some positives to being a camera 24/7.
Wow. So what's happening?
Facial recognition. They're implementing it more and more. I mean, have you noticed all the cameras are popping up?
No.
Yeah, look at streetlights and everything. They can track. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Everything.
Yeah, if you China is a little further ahead of us. Look at what they're doing as far as the social credit system and the digital technology. It is insane. If you litter, that automatically takes points off your score, and if you do enough bad stuff, you can't get on a bus. And they recognize you by your face.
Oh wow!
We're starting it here. I mean, you got Paradise, you got Lahaina, you got all the Myrtle Beach. I think they call it Meta Beach now because it's a smart city. It's part of the Agenda 20. I think it's Agenda 2035 or Agenda 2040 now.
Nope.
But,
wow.
Oh, yeah, the smart city thing that we're talking about, the 15-minute city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Because they had Lahaina, they had contracts signed before the fire even, took out that section. Just happened to burn the section they wanted.
How about that? Isn't that just lucky ducky?
Oh, and oh my gosh, the water's off. Yeah,
I think they would have preferred it went to further up Malibu though and wiped more Malibu out. I think they would have liked that to happen. But
yeah.
You can't, you can't wish for everything.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, ready for some more scumbags?
Yeah.
A few more. We got this guy, this lovely gentleman named Vitelholm Innocent. His last let's put him back up there. Vitelholm Innocent. This is a Haitian guy accused of hostage taking. He kidnapped a bunch of Christian missionaries in Haiti. Ended up killing one of them, and the rest of them got released. But kept them hostage. So Vitelholm Innocent. His last name is Innocent, and I don't think he is. So where is this asshole?
That's weird.
Wow, I got Caribbean.
Is it Haiti? That's where he's from.
Yeah, but I feel like he's on one of the Caribbean islands. Yeah.
Is he off Haiti? You think?
If he were back in Haiti, no one would be able to find him or prosecute him. So yeah, it could be he could be back in Haiti. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, or Jamaica. He's on one of the Caribbean islands, so yes.
Oh boy. Well, at least he's not in the United States, so
Yep.
vital
he's
home
not.
innocent. So we
He's
just
not.
got a couple of more guys. Let's go through this fine looking
Cool.
young man. This is a drug trafficker, Fausto Isidoro Mesa Flores. Where is
What?
Charlie Brownhead?
Charlie Brownhead. Yeah.
What's
So
she wearing? Yeah.
I don't know.
no face.
I don't know if it's his mama or what, but this is Fausto, serious drug trafficker. Where's Fausto?
Wow. Still trafficking drugs.
Oh,
So yeah. But where did they say he was caught?
he was he's a Mexican drug. He's actually from
He's from Mexico. Yep. So I mean I think Jeff froze.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Yeah. So yeah, Mr. Squarehead here, he lives in Mexico.
He has no neck. Look at it. It's just like
No neck. Yeah. He's in Mexico. Yep.
you can kind of tell with the background. It looks like they're at like a
looks like a wedding.
sort of religious ceremony.
Yeah, it looks like because someo's in the back wearing white.
A
Yeah,
wedding
that's
or something maybe, or
Is that church? Is that church? I see a cross in the back.
It's probably a wedding.
what are those? What are the things they have down there that's for like teenagers and stuff when they're
I saw him California,
I
Texas,
could
and
be
California.
wrong, but are there flowers above her head? What's going
Yeah.
on there?
oh that's her it's her
I think
hair
it's a wedding.
her headdress.
Texas. He's been to California.
So he's still running drugs. He's still running.
Yeah,
the game.
he's still running drugs.
Get out of the game, Fausto.
Fausto.
Fausto, you dick.
Right.
All right. So
Stop killing the kid.
one more gangster. This is a leader of the MS-13. This guy wanted for all kinds of
yeah.
stuff, including conspiracy to possess machine guns for the MS-13. So this guy's a gun
Wow.
runner for the drug cartels. So Yulan Adone Achag. I don't know, fuck his name. Yulan. Where's Yulan?
Chaga Carias.
Yeah.
Now I know they got the gang MS-13 head for what was it? Honduras or something? Didn't they? They just got one big MS-13 gang member in custody.
Yeah, no, the feds had arrested a bunch. I don't know if they had a leadership guy, but they arrested a bunch.
They got a leadership guy. I'm
Oh.
wondering if this is him. Central America. What? Who is that?
That might be like Al Qaeda, where they have a new leader like every other week, and we've already taken it. I think we destroyed the number 2 guy in Al Qaeda for like 8 straight years for like once a week. So hey, got another number 2 guy.
Yeah.
So
Central America.
Yulan's still there. Is he still
Yeah.
running MS-13?
He goes back and forth to Miami.
Oh.
Okay. Like he did, but then now I see Honduras, Central America. Probably La Ceiba, Honduras.
La Ceiba, Honduras. That's where Yulan is. Really nasty dude. So yeah, dangerous dude. Apparently only speaks Spanish, so he won't understand you when you tell him you're under arrest, Yulan.
Right.
Well, let's hope that we can get Yulan off the streets.
Yeah.
Crazy drug trafficker. So you guys want to pay some bills?
Yeah. Let's pay
All
some
right.
bills.
So we're going to talk about some focaccia.
Yay. I had
Yeah.
some.
Here's one of our sponsors, the Italian Street Bread. You can order this stuff online. Focaccia and a bunch of other Italian words you cannot pronounce. It's off the internet. They ship all over the country. ItalianStreetBread.com. Go check that out. Mary can attest that is quite good stuff, and Mary
It is excellent. I ordered some olive focaccia. I'm telling you, that was the best I've ever had. You throw some prosciutto and mozzarella, in it and grill it, a panini. Oh, it is so good.
Oh boy!
So see if you can upload the picture I just sent you. It didn't make it in.
Well, how did you send it to me?
To your cell phone, or where do you want it?
No, I'm just going to resend it. Okay, here. Let's talk about.
I am freezing.
That we have this to talk about.
Oh, this is that's Mary's website, Mary the Medium.
Yes.
I should have put. I meant to go. It's supposed to say .com. I forgot that part. But basically, that's the website. So now you can do. You can book a reading on the website,
right.
And soon, we'll be able to purchase her Frankie and Lord's Apothecary.
I got it right here.
Yep. Oh,
Frankie
yep.
and Lord's.
Is that the cleansing spray?
Yes, it is. This is the cleansing spray.
So I have it for products to spiritually cleanse the body and home.
Right.
And
I actually put it on a woman who sat in my chair at Orlando, and I literally watched her aura, her energy field, like go white, clear up. It was so dark. And I sent you a bottle, Jason, for you to try it. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I need to send some to you and Brooke, Jeff. I literally watched.
I've needed something for a long time.
Yeah, her friend was standing there with her, watching her. Literally, you could see it change. That's the strongest you will ever get, is that Frankie and Lord's.
Cool. Actually, I have let me put this up to Frankie and Lord's Apothecary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how do we order that stuff? Is that
on it's Medium? Yeah, you marythemedium.com. You and I believe that Chris is putting it up now as we speak. I think it's already up there. It's already on marythemedium.com. Just go to the homepage. Yep, it's up, so you can order it. And I'm telling you what, a couple of sprays, that's all it takes. So you'll have this bottle for over a year.
All right. Check that.
I need
stuff
for
out.
Here, where I'm at my folks right now. Yes.
Yeah, I sprayed myself before and after a reading, and I had one lady goes, "Well, no, I use holy water." I said, "You can use holy water. Do you have it here?" And she goes, "No." I said, "Well, when you leave here, you see all these people that are here?" I said, either have something attached to them or they are picking something up and taking it home. Do you want to take a chance? And she goes, "No."
It's like carrying balloons.
Right. Yeah. Carrying balloons. Right. Yeah.
You got spirit stuck to your shoe. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you? I think I said this last Sunday when I was in Orlando at the Spirit Fest USA.
Oh, in the bathroom?
The women's bathroom, guys. Somebody brought this horrible demonic attachment to the fairgrounds. So I'm leaving the bathroom stall, and I felt like I wasn't alone. And I turned around and I looked, and there she was. Her head was way over here. Her arms were up, and it's like she was up on the door, and she was doing this horrendous, crazy smile. Like that. I'm like, ah! And I booked it out. I ran back to my booth and I sprayed myself. I'm like, oh God, oh God, oh God. You know, it was demonic. It was, I mean, like, why did I have to see this? There
A
was a
toilet
woman,
attachment.
yeah, there was another woman that was in there washing her hands. I said, there is a
Get out.
demonic spirit in this bathroom. Yeah. And the woman looked at me, her eyes got really large, and she ran out too.
Boy. Yeah, I would run if you said that to me too, just out of, why
Yeah.
risk?
I had to make sure she didn't follow me back. Seriously, because I saw her.
I'll follow you back. I'll follow you back out of the. Yeah, that happens. You get attachments sometimes, and stuff comes home with you, doesn't it?
Right. Yeah.
Lovely.
Sure does. I'm spraying myself. Shit. Thinking about it. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send us some. We could use some. So, if you don't mind, I'm gonna to plug a little project I've been working on for a little bit. So, I'm gonna
Cool.
plug my own YouTube channel. I've only got a few videos up there, but I'm gonna put it up there. It's Disorganized Religion with Reverend Cal.
Cool.
It's not very religious. It's more history, but cool stuff. If you like me, give it a shot. I'd appreciate it. But just kind of get going.
Yay.
I like to run my mouth a lot, so I get to run my mouth all by myself. So if you want more of my voice and more of me, then there you go. But I'm
Cool.
Reverend Cal on
What's
YouTube
it
and TikTok.
about?
What's that?
What's it about? Disorganized religion.
We talked about it last week. It's talking about some of the ancient Anunnaki texts that I was talking about last week.
Yeah.
So yeah, something on that kind of a little. Just watch it. It's a little bit difficult. But I've only got 3 videos up and plenty more to come. But
They're only
Cool.
10 minutes and there's like 4 of them.
Okay.
Right?
But yeah, I'm writing the 4th one now and should be up soon. So really appreciate everyone checking it out. If it's not your cup of tea, leave a nasty comment. Why the hell not? Let me know you're out there.
Oh, jeez. So strange.
Oh boy. So I mean, we've only got a couple of minutes left. We're out of scumbags to look at. Does anybody have any predictions or anything? Anything going to happen here pretty soon? Are we in for something? Everyone says that the energy is Mars in retrograde or something, or what's going on?
Look,
Not be Mercury again.
Mercury, whatever.
Mercury retrograde.
I
I
sure
heard
hope
that. I heard that. Predictions. Yeah, something big's going to happen like within a week and a half.
Big good or big bad?
Big bad.
Ooh.
Big good and big bad.
Oh.
Yeah. So what's going on with the Tesla stuff?
Oh, there's a lot of protests, and they're lighting dealerships and they're vandalizing Teslas, keying them everywhere, just because Elon is a Trump supporter and it's the left wing. But yeah, the Teslas are stupid as hell because Teslas record 24/7 around them. So anybody who vandalizes it, they're going to prison. It's stupid.
Right.
This wasn't
Yeah.
thought out very well.
Well,
And
they
Aren't they
can't
hired?
do.
Isn't there something that you heard, Jeff, about them being hired?
There was some paid protesters where they were this organization that was funded by us, by taxpayers, was sending paying tens of thousands of protesters to go show up at all these events because they were the same people at every event. So yeah, there's some I don't know that they've gotten caught paying to torch Teslas. I don't think that's a thing. Maybe, who knows. But yeah, hopefully that dies down because people are going to prison for a long time if you firebomb a Tesla. It's not very smart.
Oh, I know. And they're
Well, have you
saying
seen they're supposedly supposed to be for save the environment, and then they go and peaceful, whatever. Have you ever seen those batteries burn? That
they
one that
blow
went into the lake or Rip Pond, it burned underwater for 3 days. Toxic white smoke coming out. Yeah.
Do you know most of the people who bought Teslas were Democrat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The same one, they're eating their own. I mean, yeah.
they all like
Doesn't-
Trump before he ran.
Mhm.
Well, I think it's genius that he's embracing the right wing people and sort of jettisoning the left wing people because he's now selling $100,000 pickup trucks, and that's who buys those things. So everybody in Texas is like, I'm going to buy an F-150 in a few months. I could buy an electric car, and their neighbors. Well, it's like a badge of honor for the right neighborhood, right? Because you can see when those
They're all over
mile
Florida.
away.
All over Florida.
So I think he's going to sell a lot of pickup trucks.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's going to hurt his his subcompact green car base. But
Yeah.
those don't cost as much.
Yeah.
Those pickup trucks cost like $90,000.
Yeah, I know. Way expensive.
Yeah, they look cool. I mean, I didn't think so at first, but they're growing on me. I kind of like
Yeah,
them.
they're growing on me too, kind of like a space mobile, you know? That's
Yeah,
what
I thought he was kidding at first. I thought he smoked too much pot on Joe Rogan.
right.
Oh boy. Anyway, well, I mean, that's about all the time we have. We're coming right up in an hour. We're going to be back here in 1 week. That's Sunday at 9:30. Appreciate everyone for tuning in, even though we don't have a live audience. So we kind of did this one dry. So give us your feedback, send some comments. Let us know if you liked it or hated it. Check out all the things we showed you, all the Italian street bread and all that. And don't forget to give us a like, a follow. If you can give Reverend Cal a like and a follow, or send me some nasty comments just to let me know you're watching. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm gonna go watch it.
All right, Mary's gonna go watch out for just her link. But
Right.
we'll be back in 1 week, folks. This is Mary. What do you see? Appreciate everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you later. Peace.
Bye, everyone. Have a good
Bye.
week.
Bye.
Bye.